Welcome to my channel. I am Shalini. I am going to walk with you in your journey. Yes, I will be telling in my today's video all the mistakes which I did, which kept on sabotaging my everyday's progress. I felt like I am sacrificing my sleeps, skipping all the social plans. I am trying to work, sit with my book for countless hours, but why am I not even able to achieve my targets before exam starts? Result तो बहुत दूर का बात. Today I will tell you all exactly what I did wrong, which gave me attempt after attempt, and how you can identify your mistakes, work on it, and move yourself towards progress rather moving yourself towards all the delays. Mistake number 1, I started my day with my phone. I never realized at the start of the day itself I have started connecting myself with someone else's life. After hitting all the snooze, stopping my alarm, I jumped to either Insta or WhatsApp. At the start of the day now, I started consuming those information which was not connected with my goal. I started comparing myself by seeing someone else's story. I started using my energy incorrectly right from the start. And कभी समझ नहीं पाए how much heavy this is costing me. आप अपना डे जैसे स्टार्ट करोगे ना, this is how you will be living your entire 24 hours. So ये गलती मत करना. Right now you have to figure out how you are starting your day. What I have learned after reading so many books and listening to so many successful people's story that आपको उठने के बाद ना, after you wake up 5 minutes you have to connect first with your dreams, with your goal. How I use my time now is after waking up, I'm not using phone for next 1 hour, but आपके लिए I will keep it simple. If you have a habit of starting your day with your phone, at least start with first 5 minutes. Keep your phone aside as soon as you stop your alarm, you're waking up. Just close your eyes and connect with your God, connect with your goal. You have to close your eyes and visualize why did you wake up today? What is the one reason because of which you will be living this day full of energy and enthusiasm? You have to set your intention for rest of the day right after you wake up. फिर 5 minutes के बाद you can start your day as you want, but try करो next 30 minutes to 1 hour के लिए अपना फोन को यूज नहीं करने का. You are not understanding आप कैसे अपने एनर्जी, अपने गोल से डिस्कनेक्ट हो जाते हो, and you are paying heavy. Like I did it for years, honestly. After waking up, I used to watch some pending reels, videos, serials, and after that, when you start your day, you are 50% mentally tired already. So, right after this video, pause and ask yourself, do I start my day with my phone by connecting with someone else's life? And if it's a yes, from tomorrow onwards, promise yourself you will start by connecting with your dreams. You will be closing your eyes, connecting with your God. And after that, आप खुद से बात करोगे, अपना intention set करोगे about the goal you are working for. Let's move to mistake number 2. No structure, just chaos. I have been a person who has been very good at planning part. After every result, I used to set my planner for the next 3 months which I had. Now my monthly targets was fixed, weekly was fixed, and 90% time daily targets was also fixed. But you know what? None of my daily targets was achieved. What I figured out now, my daily target, I knew exactly what I have to study, but I did not write it down separately with the date in sticky note. You should divide your day in slots. Each slot should be designed for a specific subject, specific chapters जो आपके daily targets में है. I did not do this, and by end of the day, I slipped into chaos. I never realized कि it should not be just the planning part, but how planning part can work with the execution needs to be answered. And आपको समझ आना चाहिए कि after waking up, आप first 3 hours में क्या complete कर रहे हो. That should be written down in a sticky note right from राइट बिफोर यू स्टार्ट योर डे, मतलब प्रीवियस नाइट आप बेड पे जाने से पहले नेक्स्ट डे का स्टिकी नोट में लिख लो अलॉन्ग विद द डेट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप 8 AM to 11 AM ये पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर कंप्लीट करोगे. आफ्टर दैट फ्रॉम 1 PM to 4 PM यू आर गोइंग टू डू दिस. तो ऐसे करके ना स्लॉट्स डिवाइडेड होना चाहिए. दैट स्लॉट शुड बी योर एवरी डेज गोल. मेरे साथ क्या होता था, आई यूज टू फील अभी तो पूरा दिन है, हो जाएगा, एंड आई केप्ट ऑन मिसिंग आउट टाइम. कभी समझ नहीं आया, लाइक वेटिंग फॉर होल डे. आई डिड नॉट यूज टू कंप्लीट माई डेली टारगेट्स. इट वॉज नॉट कि आई एम गोइंग आउट विथ फ्रेंड्स और सोशल गैदरिंग में इन्वॉल्व है, नथिंग सच हैपन, बट टारगेट्स, डेली टारगेट्स अचीव ही नहीं हो रहा था क्योंकि डे प्लान ही नहीं था. सो यू शुड हैव अ स्ट्रक्चर टू योर डे. फ्रॉम टुडे ऑनवर्ड्स प्लीज डू दिस प्रैक्टिस. स्टिकी नोट में डेट के साथ स्टिक करना. नेक्स्ट डे जैसे जैसे कंप्लीट होते जाएगा पुट अ टिक टू इट. इससे क्या होगा ना, यू विल एस्केप फ्रॉम गेटिंग बोर्ड. सो आई हैव बीन लाइक starting, I always used to start strong, and then what happened, I used to get bored, and by mid of the day or mid of the week, most of the time I dropped off again. Most of my boredom turned into guilt, and that guilt turns into panic attack. If you want to protect yourself, you have to use a right structure for your day. एंड इफ यू रेजोनेट विद दिस मिस्टेक, अभी ना अपना डे को स्लॉट्स में डिवाइड करो, एंड कल से वही स्लॉट्स में वही सब्जेक्ट या चैप्टर जो आप असाइन करते हो 1 day प्रीवियसली उसको यूज करना. दिस इज गोइंग टू डेफिनेटली हेल्प यू, एंड यू विल स्टार्ट फीलिंग मोर अकम्प्लिश्ड ऑन योर एवरीडे टारगेट. Mistake number 3, fake studying. Throughout the day, I used to be physically present with my books. After waking up, I had nothing to do, like no sort of distractions with anyone, friends, family or outside world, कुछ नहीं था. But ये कभी समझ ही नहीं पाए 90% of my time now was used in fake studying. After completing 30 minutes of study work, I used to pick up my phone, I used to scroll. After some time, I used to jump to online shopping. या फिर ऐसे होने लग गया था, आई वॉज डे ड्रीमिंग और जस्ट थिंकिंग अबाउट माई फ्यूचर रादर देन क्रिएटिंग इट. सो आपको समझना होगा, इज योर स्टडी रियली अ रियल वन और दिस इज अ फेक स्टडी. आफ्टर एवरी 1 hour ना, आस्क योर सेल्फ, what did you study in the previous 1 hour? Was it effective? What could be better? एक बार ना हर every 1 hour में try to answer few questions to yourself, जिससे आपको analysis करने में, अपने every hour को win करने में help होगा. I missed it out. I never realized I am faking rather than being real to my goal. So if you are also the one who is sitting with books throughout the day but आपको results नहीं मिल रहा है, आपका everyday targets meet नहीं हो रहा है, please understand this is a fake one. You need to make it a real one by tracking every 1 hour. After 1 hour, just pause, take 1 minute and ask, ये last 1 hour में क्या क्या complete हुआ, कहाँ time use नहीं हुआ. And if you start doing that, you will understand you are mentally, physically present with your books, or it is just the physical presence. Okay? Now moving ahead. Mistake number 4, no real past paper practice. So after every result, I used to make my routine and उसमें revisions रहता था. I used to say इस बार I will be giving mock test of ICAI, I will be solving past year's paper. But honestly बताए तो ICAI का जब mock test paper schedule होता था ना, that time I never used to appear for it because I was always doubting. I felt I need more preparation, and ऐसे करते करते एग्जाम डेट आ जाता था. I used to read the question paper and go to exam rather than practicing it. आपको अगर मार्क्स लाना है, अपने रिजल्ट्स को चेंज करना है ना, you need to practice at least 1 paper for each subject. And if you are not practicing, there is a red flag for you, क्योंकि आपको ना हैबिट नहीं रहेगा to understand, to take control of your mind and body in the exam center. So for your next attempt or whichever exam you are preparing now, अपने को align करना. If you have a test scheduled, prepare for it. Don't पोस्टपोन इट और डेफर इट टू सम अदर डेट, क्योंकि वो आप हमेशा फिर डेफर करते जाओगे एंड आप एग्जाम हॉल में ना बिना वो प्रैक्टिस किए जाओगे. आई हैव डन दिस मिस्टेक टिल माई 12th अटेम्प्ट एंड डेफिनेटली दिस हैज कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटेड इन माई फेलियर. मिस्टेक नंबर 5, टू मेनी रिसोर्सेज. आई ऑलवेज फेल्ट ना जो सब्जेक्ट का आई पिक्ड अप डायरेक्टर्स, तो डायरेक्टर चैप्टर के लिए आई यूज टू pick many resources or I used to buy question papers from multiple mentors available. This is a mistake which I did rather than picking up too many resources. अगर आप ICI का इंस्टीट्यूट का मॉड्यूल यूज करें, it should be only that module. Don't confuse yourself. Don't feel overwhelmed with too many resources. I did this mistake. I always felt if I pick up large volume of books, I will be able to solve and practice more questions. तो fear of missing out ना एक था and इसके कारण I was never able to complete my targets. So please mark my word, अगर आप ये mistake कर रहे हो of relying on too many resources or too many teachers question papers, मत करना. Pick one source. It can be institute or any other faculty. You should stick with that. उसको multiple time आप practice करो rather than picking up multiple books. You should practice it multiple times. I did this mistake for years. For almost I guess 10 attempts this mistake was carried forwarded by me. But I want to save you. मत करना. It will contribute to result failure. Mistake number 6. No daily revision. You know what? I always told myself, एक बार syllabus complete कर लेते, then I'll start with first, second, third revision. हर बार promise करते थे, after each failure, इस बार 3 revisions तो करके जाएंगे. And trust me, syllabus इतना vast था, कभी revisions पे control ही नहीं ले पाए, क्योंकि I was not able to even complete my syllabus. Always doubting, always feeling confused, always holding a fear. कि I have something missing, I need to read more, I am deleting information. आप कोई भी लेवल पे हो, फर्स्ट लेवल, इंटर लेवल, फाउंडेशन, फाइनल्स या यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर एनी अदर एग्जाम, प्लीज मेक इट अ हैबिट. आप पूरे दिन में ना जो भी पढ़े हो उसको लास्ट 1 आवर बिफोर यू लॉग ऑफ फॉर द डे आप रिवाइज करो. इट शुड नॉट बी अ डिटेल्ड रिविजन, वो आप रिविजन पीरियड में करना डिटेल वाला. इट शुड बी अ ओवरव्यू. Throughout the day, whatever you study, make it a habit of 1 hour to 2 hours as the time you can manage. आप अपने according करो, but revision hour ना daily revision hour non-negotiable होना चाहिए. You know why? The moment before closing the day we are revising things, our brain is able to capture those information क्योंकि अभी आप fast revision कर रहे हो. You are just walking yourself through the important topics or you are just summarizing and creating a mind map. ये mind map ना आपको help करेगा कि आप ये नहीं सोचो बार बार कि आप जो पढ़ रहे हो that you are forgetting, because most of the student has this mindset, has this fear कि whatever they are studying वो लोग भूल जा रहे हैं. अगर आपको इस चीज से खुद को सेव करना है ना, प्लीज अपना डेली रिविजन स्टार्ट करो. यू विल स्टार्ट फीलिंग कि आप जो पढ़े हो वो वेस्टेड नहीं था. यू विल फील मोर मोमेंटम इन योर एवरी डे. एंड ये 1 आवर एकदम नॉन नेगोशिएबल रखना. मेक योर रिविजन स्ट्रैटेजी स्मार्टर. इट शुड नॉट बी हार्ड. 1 आवर एवरी डे विल हेल्प यू डेफिनेटली. एंड रिविजन डेज जो आप स्केड्यूल करते हो वो एक अलग क्राइटेरिया हुआ, दैट आई एज मेंशन दैट इज अ डिटेल्ड रिविजन. ठीक है, तो हमेशा आई डिड दिस मिस्टेक. आई वॉज फोकसिंग टू मच ऑन माई रिविजन कि मेरे को 3 रिविजन्स करके जाना है. आई नेवर केप्ट डेली रिविजन. शायद ये लास्ट अटेम्प्ट में तक भी नहीं था, बट आफ्टर रीडिंग सो मेनी बुक्स ना आई रियलाइज कि ये इंपॉर्टेंट है एक स्टूडेंट के लाइफ के लिए. मिस्टेक नंबर 7, नो राइटिंग प्रैक्टिस. Have you noticed most of the students are not able to score good in theoretical paper? Practical सबके साथ manage हो जाता है. I have been the person who used to practice practical part. Rough work ही करते थे, full fledged solve नहीं करते थे to save time. But you know, I realized theoretical papers में भी practice बहुत important है. You have to make note. अगर आप प्रोफेशनल एथिक्स या कोई भी चैप्टर कंप्लीट कर रहे हो, you should randomly go and ask any of your family members. Question 1 से 30 में pick any one question. For example, they chose question number 25 for you. कम टू योर टेबल, क्वेश्चन 25 ओपन करो, वो क्वेश्चन रीड करो एंड प्रैक्टिस इट एज इफ यू आर राइटिंग अ टेस्ट. उसको सिर्फ ओवरलुक मत करना, गो थ्रू मत करना. डोंट रीड एवरी टाइम. समटाइम्स theoretical paper will give you marks if you start practicing along with the study hours. And this has given results to many of my mentees. The time they started practicing like every day few questions of theory, it should be in written, they have started seeing more confidence. एक theory paper का जो fear है ना वो eliminate होना start हो जाता है. Try this simple practice. To like you can do it at any time of the day. जब आपको लग रहा है आपको पढ़ने का मन नहीं कर रहा है, just pick up any question and उसको solve करना start कर दो. आप जिस दिन अपना mindset change कर लोगे ना, you are solving like you do it in an exam center. आपको end answer तक पहुंचना है and then वो answer को check करो with the solution provided in your book. You will understand how your presentation, how the answers you are writing is different with what the book requires. It is going to give you good marks and it is going to change your result. Bring this practice of writing. Mistake number 8, depended on motivation. For years now, I have been watching motivational videos, listening to motivational songs, motivational stories. Definitely, ये एक push देता है आपको to take action. It inspires you. But trust me, इसका जो validity होता है ना वो बहुत ही कम ड्यूरेशन का होता है. It will be either 30 minutes to maximum few hours. सब human के लिए वो different है. You know, I learned with time and last few 2 attempts में I did use this also. 13th and 14th attempt में ना, rather than whenever feeling bored, heavy or not feeling like studying, rather than being dependent on motivation, I started fueling my brain with the right energy. So अब suppose पढ़ते पढ़ते all of a sudden I started feeling tired या मेरे को ऐसा feel होने लग गया मेरे को मन नहीं कर रहा है. So what I did was I simply used to close my eyes, I used to relax my body and I used to either connect with I used to connect with myself, with my goal. I used to talk to myself कि why right now focusing is important. ये जो push रहता है ना खुद का inner energy का, this is more powerful than being relied on motivation a lot. आपको अगर आप motivation पे dependent हो ना, आप consistency और discipline नहीं ला पाओगे. You have to start preparing yourself for being disciplined, and for that whenever you feel you are tired, you are exhausted, आप जहाँ पे भी हो simply close your eyes, connect why it is important for you to study right now. You will start feeling some flow of emotion, word inside your body, जिससे आपको एक्शन लेने का मन करेगा एंड इसका जो मोमेंटम आएगा ना वो ज्यादा रहेगा कंपेयर टू द मोटिवेशन ऑन विच यू आर रिलाइंग. मिस्टेक नंबर 9, नो ब्रेक्स नो रेस्ट. पता है रिजल्ट आने के बाद ना एक ऐसा इग्नाइट रहता था इनसाइड, अ फायर, दैट जुनून वॉज कुछ भी हो जाए अब ये नेक्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में ना सीए बन के रहेंगे. आई एम गोइंग टू स्टडी फॉर 16 hours 18 hours एवरी डे. एंड आई स्टार्टेड ऑल्सो. रिजल्ट के नेक्स्ट फ्यू डेज के बाद से आई यूज टू स्टडी 16 hours 18 hours एंड एट अ स्ट्रेच पढ़ते जाते थे. बट पता है आफ्टर 10 days और 15 days आई यूज टू गेट बोर्ड, आई यूज टू डिस्कनेक्ट माई सेल्फ. फिर उसके बाद खुद को फोर्स भी करते थे ना, पढ़ने का मन नहीं करता था. I realized I started being too hard on myself. I started putting a commitment of 16-18 hours with no break hours. Please समझो, आपको ना अगर अपने ब्रेन को स्लो डाउन करने से बचाना है, you have to start fueling with the right energy. After every slot, like for me, it is 30 to 35 minutes, then I take 5 minutes break. आपके लिए 50 minutes भी हो सकता है, 2 hours भी हो सकता है. After every slot, you have to pause, you have to simply move your body, you have to recharge yourself by water, you have to meditate for next 1 minute. कुछ भी ऐसा प्रैक्टिस करो जिससे आपके ब्रेन को ना फ्यूल वापस से मिले, एक रिचार्ज मिले. We are focusing so much on increasing our study hours now, कि हम लोग एक सिंपल सिंपल हैबिट्स को मिस आउट कर जाते हैं। एंड ये सिंपल हैबिट्स ना हमारे ब्रेन को स्लो डाउन कर दे रहा है, टायर्ड कर दे रहा है, एंड आफ्टर फ्यू डेज वी आर मिसिंग आउट ऑन दोज मोमेंटम. So you have to learn to be kind to yourself. You have to take break after every slot. Break 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour का नहीं होना चाहिए. Break for 3 minutes also will work. Today also if I am working, I am recording, whenever I feel my brain is heavy, it is slowing down, I just pause, I sit, either I play some om chanting or a good music. I move my body. Few body movement which really works for me is, I'll show you here. You can just wiggle up your fingers, ठीक है? You can twist your neck. यहाँ पे body में ना shoulder में बहुत ज़्यादा stuck energy रहता है, tired energy रहता है. तो you have to just press and release the energy. You have to clear the energy. It works. आप try करना. जब भी आपको लगे आप tired हो, अपने body को move करना with simple activities. You can rub your palm and you can just place it. You can just rub your eyes, your ears. You have to open up your energy after every slot. You have to hydrate yourself with water. Please, please, please. ये major important practice है. This will help you get your result. Mistake number 10. This has contributed highest percent in my failure. I neglected my health. 2015 first attempt. From that time onwards, my health took a drop down. I was not able to digest foods. I visited many of the institutes of Hyderabad for my checkup, and every time doctor said, "Iska CA छुड़वा दीजिए." She is perfectly normal then. It's all because of her stress, fear. She is not physically doing good. I can't tell you, my health had been my major concern. But अगर आपको ना सक्सेसफुल होना है, प्लीज अपने हेल्थ को प्रायोरिटी रखना. इट शुड नॉट बी योर स्टडी आवर्स, नॉट द सिलेबस, फर्स्ट द हेल्थ. अगर आप फिजिकली मेंटली हेल्दी होना, आप एक्शंस लोगे. इमोशनली भी रिक्वायर्ड है. यू नो वॉट, फिजिकली वी आर टायर्ड जस्ट बिकॉज वी आर नॉट कंज्यूमिंग राइट न्यूट्रिशंस. Mentally we are tired because we are either into overthinking state or worries, and emotionally we are tired because of the surroundings around us or about the past experiences we had in life. आपको अपने इमोशनल, मेंटल एंड फिजिकल हेल्थ को प्रायोरिटी देना पड़ेगा. कीप एन अवेयरनेस विच हेल्थ इज अफेक्टिंग योर स्टडी, योर एक्शन एरिया, and then start working on it. I have taken my health super lightly with all the junk foods and all type of skipping out my meals just because मेरे को पढ़ते टाइम नींद नहीं आ जाए. ये गलती मत करना. Health is wealth, definitely. And yeah, one thing if I go back to my first attempt and I want to change will be my health rather than focusing on my study hours. I should have first prioritized my health. शायद मेरा रिजल्ट डिफरेंट होता. मिस्टेक नंबर 11, अवॉइडेड द हार्ड स्टफ. ये 2015 से एक्चुअली 2021 तक ही रहा ये मिस्टेक. ऑलवेज विद एवरी फेलियर आई टू कीप दोज चैप्टर्स विच आई लेफ्ट इन माई प्रीवियस अटेम्प्ट. एंड यू नो वॉट आई रियलाइज्ड, दोज चैप्टर्स शायद टिल डेट मोस्ट ऑफ दोज चैप्टर्स आई हैव नॉट येट स्टडीड. आपका ना जो भी आपको whatever you feel difficult, for example derivatives chapter आपके लिए difficult है, rather than putting all your stress there, you should break down the chapter into simple forms. Like एक chapter को further 3 parts में divide कर लो. Skipping hard things now won't help you. You have to make those hard chapters for you easy. And how you can make it easy, आपको अपने chapters को further break down करना है into smaller chapters based on the subtopics. I did this mistakes for years. अगर मुझे FEMA difficult लगा, it was from 2015 till 2021. Trust me, कुछ भी difficult नहीं होता है. Few chapters require more time and energy, and we are not giving that time. क्योंकि हम जब पढ़ने बैठ रहे हैं ना, like I have in my schedule today and tomorrow I have to complete derivatives. Every time I sit to study, seeing the number of question and volume of chapter, my brain says यार कैसे होगा, इतना सारा कुछ है, नहीं हो पा रहा है. एंड वो जो 2 to 3 days अलॉटेड रहता है ना, वो मिस आउट हो जाता है विदाउट इवन बीइंग प्रोडक्टिव एंड कंप्लीटिंग द टारगेट. सो आपको अपने जो आप यू हैव टू फर्स्ट एनालाइज विच ऑल चैप्टर्स यू फाइंड इट डिफिकल्ट, which all chapters you left in your previous exam attempt, and this attempt requires practice. वो चैप्टर को फर्दर ब्रेक डाउन करके थोड़ा इजी बनाओ. प्लीज डोंट रन अवे फ्रॉम इट. आई डिड फॉर years and years, and guess what, एग्जाम में ना वही चैप्टर्स वही एरियाज से बैक टू बैक क्वेश्चंस दिखता गया था. सो यू हैव टू लर्न to start working on something you find difficult. Not everything will be easy. Part of thing will be difficult, and वो part में ना जो part of syllabus है जो थोड़ा difficult है, उसमें आपको right mindset, energy and एक confidence के साथ पढ़ना होगा. You have to make it simple for your brain. Number 12, no self review. After every result now, I never paused to ask what's working, what's not working. I just started my next preparation for the next attempt with setting my planner and dividing my days on how to study, what to study. कभी शायद ये पूछ लिए होते ना, what strategy did not work, what was the habit which was sabotaging my progress, or rather than waiting. So for years now, I kept on repeating same mistakes. I kept on doing same things, and I was expecting different result. ये नहीं होगा. What's working for you, what's not working for you, you have to take a pause. You have to review it, and then you have to plan your study preparation for the next attempt accordingly. ऐसे ही बस रिजल्ट आने के बाद ना फ्लो में कि नहीं इस बार क्लियर करना है, कर लेंगे से नहीं होगा. आपको रिव्यू करना पड़ेगा कि लास्ट टाइम क्या वर्क नहीं किया जो आपको इस टाइम वर्क कराना है. एंड यू हैव टू, एंड लास्ट टाइम व्हाट वाज द थिंग्स व्हिच वर योर पावर पॉइंट. तो वो पावर पॉइंट को इस अटेम्प्ट भी कंटिन्यू कराना है अपने साथ. बी मोर कॉशियस, स्टार्ट रिव्यूइंग योर सेल्फ. Start asking every day what worked for me today, what did not work for me today. जो work नहीं किया उसको next day conscious effort लगा के try करो ये polish करने का. Okay. Mistake number 13, all talk, no consistency. 2015 नवंबर का रिजल्ट के बाद से I kept on promising myself, this time I'll give my best. I'm going to clear my exam. You know what? I never defined the best, what best I will be giving in any of the attempts. I was just talking about my progress, my success. I was thinking about it, but I was not holding consistency in my everyday. So in my case ना वो 3 months जब आता था, टाइम स्लिप हो जाता था, पता नहीं चलता था, नेक्स्ट अटेम्प्ट आ जाता, फिर उसका रिजल्ट आ जाता, फिर another 3 attempts to prepare, and the cycle went on. I wish now, instead of breaking my promises every single day, I did pause. I did ask myself, how can I give my best? What all things I will be doing to give my best? आपका बेस्ट ना डिफाइंड होना चाहिए. डेफिनेटली वी ऑल वांट टू गिव आवर बेस्ट कोई भी प्रेपरेशन के लिए, बट पॉइंट इज कि वो बेस्ट हम दे नहीं पा रहे. वी आर जस्ट प्रॉमिसिंग आवरसेल्फ बट वी आर नॉट टेकिंग डिजायर्ड एक्शन टुवर्ड्स देम. So instead of calling failure to your life, this is a wake up call for you. Start being consistent. Success का सबसे important ingredient habit है of being consistent. Start with 4 hours, 8 hours every day. जो भी है, time number of hours से नहीं determined होता है, but you should learn to be consistent. Instead of just talking, you have to start analyzing, start taking control of the time. Time slip होते ना time नहीं लगेगा. You know, these few habits, 13 habits ideally, it didn't ruin me overnight, but it kept on silently taking away my confidence, slowly killing all my dreams, making me disconnected with my everyday. There was a silent poison which was around me and which was killing me day after day after day. Please, right now, pause this video. If any of these mistakes you could connect with you, first write it down. and then find out how you can work on these mistakes. अगर आप same mistakes repeatedly करोगे ना, trust me, आपका result नहीं change होगा. Most of us are suffering with failure now because our habits is not aligning with the goal we are working for. So you have to align your action with your dream. You have to align yourself with the right energy. You have to align your time by taking control of every day. 24 hours है, 24 hours को divide करो. Don't misuse your time. Use it for your goal. Exam आते ही दिखेगा. You have to start taking responsibility. You have to start working on your mistakes. And if this video helped you, please hit subscribe. You are not alone in this journey. We will be walking together, working for you together. Definitely हमारे अंदर कुछ ना कुछ खामियां हैं. We are working on those flaws every day. Let's try to make things simpler, easier by taking conscious efforts towards our dream. It's worth it. Everyone is born to be successful. Success is our birthright. Thank you.